Hello everybody, so today I decided that I would go out and try out the lever action rifles a little more because it's one of those categories of weapons that we really don't use too often just because they're not as useful as the bolt action rifles that are in the same class. But I figure that since I've been wanting to try out the lever actions on Hunting Simulator, and by now that video might already be out, I'm not sure yet, but I figured we should do some lever actions here on Call of the Wild also. And we're not going to be using any scopes today because in real life, the majority of the time you wouldn't be using a scope on a lever action, or at least around where I come from you wouldn't, so that's what we're going to do today. Let's see if we can get ourselves some pronghorn. I figured pronghorn would be the perfect species to go after for this, so we're going to do that. We'll probably be hopping from map to map, trying to see what we can do. I want to test it on a variety of species, and it does look like this is going to be the first thing that we fire at with the 30-30. Okay, so that wind is not in our favor. We're probably gonna have to shoot pretty soon. I think that might have connected. Alright, so it did die, so I guess we will go claim this guy now. We had to have got a vital hit on it. In order for it to die that quickly with the 30-30, we had to have hit lung. Yep, that is vital blood right there. Alright, so there's this guy right here. They aren't running anymore, so I'm going to try and take a shot. Well, we got it. We actually dropped it on the spot. It just goes to show that the 4570 has a lot of power. It just has terrible drop and is not very good at super long ranges. But on something the size of a pronghorn, it still does the trick. So if you guys are wanting a fun gun that packs a punch, the 4570 is definitely the way to go. I don't think 30-30 is necessarily a very good gun, unfortunately. Look at the lack of penetration. It barely got to that. I'm actually not sure how we got the stomach. This does not seem right at all. Everything about this just does not make sense. Oh well, we will have to test it out on some more stuff. See if we get any different results on those. There is this little level 3 here. Oh my gosh. So at 165 meters, the 4570 has enough penetration to hit both lungs. Not too bad. I had used the 4570 some in the past for blacktail deer, but I'd never really used it since then, and that's been about 4 months ago. It's been quite some time since I've used the lever action rifles, but I'm kind of impressed that the 4570 was able to do that. Pretty impressive, honestly. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... Hold on. It is! That's an albino! It's been a while since I've seen an albino pronghorn. We found one within the first few days of the release of Silver Ridge Peaks, but have not come across one since. So that's really cool. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer and take a shot with the 4570. And that is a dead albino pronghorn. And that other one died too. Nice. Yeah, the 4570, I'm honestly impressed. This thing packs a punch even at long range with no scope. Definitely way better than I expected it to do. Just for good measure, let's take one more down. Test out how this thing does on running pronghorn. Not nearly as good. It is going down though, 50 to 75. Let's go up and claim these. That's pretty cool. It's been quite some time since I've seen an albino pronghorn, and we do not have one in our Spring Creek Manor, so that is really cool. That is a turkey. Just a 7 to 9. Looks like that guy's gonna die right there. But here is our albino. Alright, let's go ahead and claim this. Okay, that scared me for a second. For a second it wouldn't let me claim it, but I just had to switch weapons, and now we've got it. So there we go. Albino pronghorn female. We just barely hit the lungs on that. We were just slightly forward. Would have liked to have put that a little bit more behind the shoulder. That would have made that a perfect shot. Let's tax this. We don't have one of these in the lodge, so that is absolutely awesome. And here is that other one that we shot. Let's see where we hit it. So this one, ooh, that is barely a vital shot. Just because we hit the liver. The liver is the only thing that saved the integrity on that one. Alright, here we go. Let's see where we hit this guy. I'm very curious because it did not go down. Ooh, we were actually just slightly too far forward. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised that it hit there. Well, I guess we don't need to lead the 4570 as much as I expected we needed to. Alright, so just because I want to see how the 4570 will perform on them, we're going to go ahead and go over to Parque Fernando and look for some red deer. Because I'm very curious as to how good of penetration we will get on a red deer. Well, while it's here, go ahead and put a 30-30 round into that mule deer. Let's see how long it takes a mule deer to go down with the 30-30. I do believe that was a vital hit. Yes, it was. That was a vital hit indeed. Let's go track it down and see how much damage it did. So we did get double lung on it, which actually kind of surprises me, but I guess it was a pretty close range shot, only 41 meters, so just goes to show that within 50 meters, the 30-30 is actually a pretty good gun, but once you get past that, it just slowly decreases in its penetration until it's almost useless at 150 meters. So yeah, at close range, lever action's amazing. Long range, not so much. That is a very small red deer. We might have to go kill that guy. Got another level 5 right there. Don't see any more. Actually, there is one more right there. So we'll go try and get some of these guys. Unfortunately, none of these are big. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. So we have to get that actually, because that's a female. And we need a rare female puma for one of our multi-mounts. This is gonna be difficult with open sight lever actions though. So we're gonna have to get pretty close. I don't want to take a risky shot, even though it is just a female. I do kind of want to get the maximum score we can, because this is going to go in a multi-mount with our Roosevelt elk. Because that mount actually does require a female puma. So I do kind of like that it makes it so you have to grind for both a male and a female puma if you want to get both of the mounts that they can go in. But that is awesome. That was the last thing I was expecting to find here on Parque. Alright, so we're getting very close to this puma. In fact, you guys can see it right there. That is such a beautiful cat. What a beautiful cat. Go ahead and remove that waypoint now and take our shot. And that is a dead albino puma. The 4570 really packs a punch. As long as you get in the proper range, this thing will do the trick. It really is a powerhouse of a rifle. The range is the only downside to it. What a beautiful cat. What a beautiful cat. Alright, let's go ahead and claim her. 31.60. We got double lung and stomach. That is pretty crazy. Look at the damage. Jeez. Absolutely destroyed that poor puma. Well, let's go ahead and tax this, because we now have a multi-mount to go make. Alright, so I think, first of all, let's move this and put our pronghorn right here. Now we have an albino and a piebald pronghorn. Nice, I like that. This is the albino that we previously got. This was the male mountain lion. Unfortunately, we don't have a mount to put that guy in yet. We still need to get ourselves a good blacktail, and then we will be able to create that one also. But let's go ahead and pull our Roosevelt elk down. Take him off of the wall here. And create this multi-mount. The tactical espionage. Alright guys, well, I actually just discovered something that I really wish I had known before. It requires a massive plaque. So we can't actually do this in Spring Creek Manor. Unfortunately, that's just one of the limitations of this lodge in particular. So we are going to have to break it down and just put them up on their own. Unfortunately, it's not what I wanted to do, but it looks like it's what we're gonna have to do. Well, now that we can't do that, I actually do have another idea. We're going to put our mountain lion albino right here, and then put our Puma albino over here. Beautiful. I actually like that. That's a cool little entrance. I really like the way this lodge is coming along. We're getting quite the trophy collection in here. Quite a few really nice trophies, so I'm super happy with that. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a look at the lever action rifles, a little bit closer, seeing how they perform on different species. We didn't kill as many species as I was wanting to, but I didn't expect to come across such an awesome trophy. So I hope you guys enjoyed, but that's going to be it for this video. Peace, my dudes. If you guys are not already subscribed, be sure to hit that sub button. And if you guys want to help the channel out even more, be sure to hit the like button because it does push my videos up in YouTube's algorithms. But yeah, until next time, peace, my dudes. Hope you all have a fantastic day.